Very sensitive to movement, which is why they're covered in all that hair.
So she's an older tarantula. How long do they live?
Well, they can live about 20, 30 years, females.
Oh, wow.
So she's not old in any sense as far as, being, near the end or anything. But she has...
Do I need both hands, or?
I would recommend, if you move your one hand over onto the table more, that would be better.
There we go.
If you're just going to use the one.
Hello, Misty.
And I might just put my hand over her for a second. They don't have very good eyesight. They only can see lights and shadows. So by covering this part of her, sometimes you can get her to kind of slow down.
Is she very active?
Yes and no. Tarantulas is a normal part of their day, just kind of sit and wait for food to come to them. They're ambush predators. So when they're wandering, they're usually just looking for some place to hide and sit and wait. Sometimes they'll get a little active, especially when they're spinning their webs, making their burrows. But they tend not to wander too much because it puts their lives in danger of other things that might want to eat them.
So what does she eat?
Anything smaller than herself. So crickets, small mice, other rodents, little lizards, other tarantulas, basically anything smaller than herself.
She's so fuzzy.
And right now, it's not a problem to have the light on her, but part of what's probably making her move around is the light of the camera.
I noticed that when I took photos before she started going around the cage.
Just again, she could just sense those light changes.
She's like, I go this way, towards the sun. Is that what she's thinking?
No, she doesn't really go by the sun. She wants to get out of it.
Oh.
So she's gonna, that's why I was trying to just kind of cover her to see if she'll settle. But she's just kind of on a mission.
She's excited.
And they don't really have depth perception, so I'm sorry, that's why I'm kind of keeping my hand there, because if they fall from a certain height and they don't quite fall the right way, they can kind of implode. They can crack open their abdomen.
Oh no, definitely don't want that. She's beautiful.
And she is showing signs of beginning to molt. Tarantulas grow by molting their skin. Everything comes off. It's a very stressful time for them, so when they go into a molt, we leave them alone. They go on their back. But the balding indicates that maybe in about 2 weeks or a month, she might go ahead and molt for us. And then she'll look brand shiny new and extra fuzzy.
Wish humans could do that.
And she seems content now with the way we are, so I'm sorry, my hand's kind of stuck there.
She's like, yep, this is where I'm gonna stay. Here, let me turn this off.